Halloween party. So my voice is going to be pretty chopped up. It was weeks in planning for all the, the ghosts and ghouls and all that stuff. So it was weeks in planning, and, we had to cancel yesterday because the house just got, it was packed with friends and family. So you have to forgive me for rescheduling, but it was impromptu. We just put it out on Facebook, and there was a lot of people that wanted to show up. So we decided that I would just, it was great. It was absolutely awesome. You wouldn't even believe it if I told you. Next year is going to be a lot bigger. But yeah, we got things done in time. There was a lot of stuff to do around the landscape. So, yeah. All right, well, that's fine. Like I said, you're invited. Yeah, but me and Curtan made many, many breakthroughs. Okay. I don't know whether he's going to be on here or he's already on here. Let me check and see the list. Hold on, I'll see if he's going. You going to webinar. Yeah, me and Curtan made a lot of breakthroughs just today. Yeah, Pittsburgh. But we made a lot of breakthroughs. And, we're working tirelessly on this blog system. We want to get this out to you. So we're really in the finishing stages. Now, what's going to happen is he's waiting on a notification. Yeah, but, here, let me see. Oh, he's crazy. This kid is crazy. Here, I got to get him the link so he can be in here. The link's posted everywhere. I don't see why he don't have the link. Yeah, but we've been working to break down this code, okay, for this blog system. Now we're almost finished with our part. Austin already got the autoresponder system set up. It's ready. He's going to be putting some finishing touches on the stuff. I'm fine, Jason. I'm real fine. We got to get along in this introduction because there's a lot of people that were invited. There was a heck of a lot of people invited. Some people just don't have the time. It's Sunday night. We understand. But like I said, I'm going to show you into some of the projects that we're actually going. And I know that a lot of people are worried about this Facebook stuff. Everybody's worried about a Facebook poster. They really just don't know what it is that happens. When we put a Facebook poster up there, it has one login for one website and one application. And when that application, when you get 1 or 2 people using it, it's okay. When you get 100 people using it, it's all coming from the same IP address. So when Facebook is just getting pounded and pounded and pounded with the same IP address and the same application and the same software, guess what happens? They tend to frown on that, so they just shut it down. Listen, don't private message me. I don't have a lot of time for that. Okay, post it in the group if you have any questions. But like I said, we're figuring ways around that. Okay, that's why we had to offer the UPN scheduler. We had to offer that as a side product because we can't afford $60 domains for those people because every time we put it in there, it costs us $60. And what happens is somebody will go in there and they'll spam. They'll post like, they'll schedule like 50 messages right back to back to back, and then them group owners, they push spam on that stuff, and it gets our site shut down. And we can never use that domain on Facebook, which kind of defeats the purpose. What we're going to be introducing you tonight is part of this blogging system. If you're an elite member, you're going to get this whole system, and it's going to be a monster system. Nobody's going to be able to do much with it for the price we're offering it. It's still the same $30 a month, people. So we're going to get away from the lead capture page system, and when all this stuff starts to get sewed together, we're going to need a 24-hour period to put everything on a dedicated server. So that means nobody's going to be able to sign up. Nobody's going to be able to request any income. Nobody's going to be able to do much of anything on the site. We're going to have a 24-hour layover. So that's another thing why I wanted to bring everybody on here, because when we're upgrading, we're throwing everything behind a dedicated server, just like I told you we was. We're about 2 weeks late on that because we was promising you that we would take care of that earlier this month, but we didn't have the autoresponder system set up. So, okay, so the point is there's going to be a 24-hour shutdown, just so you know. Don't get scared, don't get worried, don't blow the email up. It's not nothing. We will let you know quite in advance. It's not going to happen today, so that's not something we got to worry about. And I'll give you updates as the actual webinars go on. But we cracked the code on an application, actually, on another product. Let me install this software real quick here. Okay, let me save. Let me start this. Okay. Here we go. Let me know when you can see my screen. Okay, that's 2. Everybody see the screen? Okay. Now, this is what we're trying to do, okay? We're trying to allow you access to this Facebook poster, okay? This is a software that we're trying to give you access to because this is much better than anything you've ever seen. It's not like Hootsuite. It's not garbage. It's not trash. It's not, you know, a $2 poster. It's not a $50 poster. This thing is quite incredible in what it's actually able to do, okay? And to first start off, I'm going to explain the background of this thing. You're going to see different messages here with different links and different sayings and different, you know, different messages, okay? You're going to see them all the way down here. And what it's going to do, here, we're going to enable that, and we're going to save the changes. But what it's going to do is it's going to actually allow you to post multiple different messages, and that means that they're all different. That means all the text is different. That means that, you know, everything is different. The title, the link text, you know, the images. This even allows you to post video. Now, that's something that I ain't even heard of. I don't even think Hootsuite does that. I'm not too sure about it, but I don't think that even Hootsuite offers this. Okay, now if they did, they have probably raised their prices, because to have a scheduler that actually posts video is not heard of just yet, but it is with this, okay? And that includes uploading video and everything to this poster. Now, as you can see, you scroll down, you can put quite a few messages in here. And what this software does is it takes all of your groups and it'll post this message to the first one. It'll scroll down and it'll post this message to the second one. It'll scroll down and post this message to the third one, this message, a ton of messages that are going out. Now, if you're just in one company, that's fine. If you're in 2 companies, that's fine too. If you have a newsletter, if you have multiple offers, that's fine too. If you want to just rotate it up. This way, the software is never going to send Facebook a message saying that you're a spam artist, because you're going to have different messages going out in rotation, okay? Now, this is just the message sets. Now, you can go ahead, and if you're in 10 or 15 different things, you can go ahead and, you know, this is my tester message, just to test. This is, you know, wishing you a great week. I can make, you know, saying hello, hi, everybody, not even put a link in there. Just say, hey, hello, everybody. I'm just, you know, saying hi. You know what I mean? I'm wishing you a good week. You can set this on autopilot. It'll post for you, okay? Now, you can set it for UPN. You can create your own newsletter. You can do whatever your heart desires, okay? You can add new message sets and have them run, okay? Now, the monster part about this is, where do you get the groups from? Okay, this is going to post to your groups, but say you're only involved in 4 groups, okay? Now, this is unheard of in this software. Yes, every message is absolutely different. Every message is absolutely different. If you want it, you can put one message in there and have that sent to all the groups, but you're going to run the chance of them shutting you down. I'm letting you know now, this is not supposed to be used as a spam bot. And if you do use it, you're going to lose your tool because we're not fixing it. We're going to charge, you know, an hourly rate because this thing is hard enough to put in there. Curtan's here as my witness. This thing is hard enough to put in here. So if we get this working for all of our membership and you mess it up, it's going to cost you a lot of money to go ahead and get this refixed. So it's not a good idea to spam, and it's a good idea to use this as it's meant to be used. This is meant for the person that has a 9-to-5 and has a family life and don't have the time to post everything. They can schedule it, set it, and forget it. You understand? That's what this is for, so that they can always get their businesses out to these groups and not be a spam bot. That's what we're trying to stray away from, because that's what Hootsuite is. That's what, you know, any poster is a spam bot. I don't like robots that do that stuff. I like the human interact. I like to network with people. Okay. Now, this is the incredible part about this. This also, you see this right here? Okay, let's see here. Let's just put this in there. Ultimate Profits Network. Okay. Say you got a company and you're saying, okay, well, we got a good blog system. So what would be a good blog system to look up for, you know, groups to join? What you could do is you could search out these keywords within the groups, and you see it comes up with our groups: Ultimate Profits, Team Impact, The Real Deal. That's Curtan's group. You know, some of these groups are, you know, not ours. This is a Spanish Ultimate Profits Network group. Okay, you know, it'll search out the groups, and what you do is you right-click on a tab, and you would go ahead and hit that join the group button that pops up. I'm already a member of this group, but you'd hit that, you know, join now. So if you was to sit in here, you know, give it an hour or two a day and you do specific key search, you're going to have, you know, thousands of groups anyway, because you're going to join them all. Doesn't even matter. And what it does is it tells you whether it's a closed group, whether you got to get approved, whether it's an open group. So you know that if it's an open group, you can just jump in there. Okay, if it's a closed group, you got to wait to be accepted. Okay. Yes. Listen, the point is you could search this stuff. You can grab these selected IDs. Like if you wanted all the IDs to these rooms, you could grab these selected IDs. It's going to grab every identification number for this group. Okay. It's written to an output file. You're going to be able to download this. Okay. I open it with Notepad. Now these are the IDs to all these groups. And it's not a lie. It's not a thing of imagination. Okay. These are the groups that have those keywords in it. It's going to allow you to download all the group numbers. Now, what you do with that's on you. Now, this goes to serve a purpose that I learned. See, I learned the service because I didn't know what exactly I was going to do with all these numbers, but Ivan refreshed my memory about low-cost pay-per-click campaigns. This is targeted people, so you can actually go in here and you could sell people targeted lists. So it's a product within a product. You understand? You could sell a person specifically targeted lists. Now, I know for a fact Curtan can justify and verify this. There's a guy that sells software that does something similar. He charges $100 for just a basic model of this software, and it don't tell you all this information that you have here. You understand? It don't tell you when the group was last updated. It don't tell you whether it's closed or open. It just goes ahead and scrapes these IDs. It doesn't tell you any descriptions on it or nothing. So this thing, yes, this thing right here is a monster within itself, but we're going to use it to get more groups. You understand what I mean? That's what I'm going to use it for. If I want to go to a group, you know, if I want to find a group in my niche, say I'm selling coffee, I want to go over there to them guys that are selling coffee that are my competitors, and I want to join those groups so that I could say, hey guys, you know what I mean, how you doing? You could set up a whole campaign over here. You could set up messages. You could put coffee in here, for instance. Look, coffee. Okay, you can add a new message there. Okay, you're just going to add a new category. Now that's for your coffee groups. Now if you're in Organo Gold or something, you're going to want to go scroll down here to your coffee groups, and what you do is it's going to punch up there. Of course, there's no messages. I just made it. So you put your link to your Organo Gold or your Sozo Coffee, blah, 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 blah. You put all your messages in here. And once you start building up all these things and you've got all these different lists and you have all these different all these different settings, you know, wishing you a great week, happy, you know, happy week, happy month, the holiday season. Even if you're not promoting, guys, listen, first it's networking first. And if you look at my campaign, you look at my recent campaign here, you're going to see by the text that it says, I just stopping by to see, you know, it's a fine holiday season. I hope everything's well with you. If you're actually reading this post, please feel free to send me a friend request so we can network and maybe do business together. Okay, that's it. I don't go up there and spam people. I don't do all that stuff because networking is first. If you start networking with people, this is the mentality. If you start networking with real, true people, I guarantee, listen, I'm just giving you a guarantee, you're going to have 100% better success by actually talking to a person and reading what quality of person they are, if they're, you know, if they're a tire kicker, if they're, you know, what kind of questions they're going to ask you right off the bat. So you could sort of weed out not the good from the bad, but the weak from the strong. You understand what I mean? Yes, Ronald. Yes. If you have, listen, I know people that have upwards of 2,000 or 3,000 groups that use these kind of tools to spam them. And that's why this is so important, because if you have all these messages, I don't care if you have all these messages and this is the message that you're rotating at the time, then guess what? You're going to be rotating a different message in each one of them. And it's going to post this message to this group, this message to this group, this message to this group. And the good part is you can enable spin tags for this message just in case, okay? And I'm gonna get to the rest of the benefits here in a minute if I can get through. Okay, it has the search group functions. Okay, it has that search group functions, just to let you know. Now here's the scheduler part. Okay, you can set different intervals. You can set it once every day, once every 5 minutes, and it'll tell you what times the things are scheduled. Okay, and if there's a problem, you would go into the history and it would tell you what the problem is. Now we're working out one extra kink for this until we're able to put this through. Okay, so like I said, if you get an error message over here and it says that Facebook thinks that you're posting too often, you could just come in here and you can scroll down here and you could just up the time so that they don't think, so that you're backing off of that application so that they don't get you in the red right away. Okay, and you can click on a yes button to enable the message looping. And what that means is it's going to pick this message, then pick this message, then pick this message, then pick this message. And during testing, that's what I'm real big on. I'm big on what the results are of our testing. If our test doesn't work right, we go in there with our screwdrivers and our hammers and our toolbox and we fix it. Okay, that's the whole principle. We have tools that's going to help you fix your financial situation. Well, whatever, I don't care what business you're in. You know what I mean? You're going to be able to take this system, and this is the most important part right now. We are hearing about 50% of our inquiries are about this Facebook posting stuff. Now, we got a Facebook post planner, okay? Now, we're thinking about just giving that to the regular members and giving this to the elite members, and I'm pretty sure that could probably happen. This is going to require you to go make your own application. We're going to put training in here on that, on how to do that. Set up this application just how it's supposed to be. The software designers gave me a video on how to do it, or else I wouldn't have been able to do it. So they gave me a video. You set up your own application, and it's all from within the back of your blogging system. So then now you can just go ahead and build a blogging system. And what I wanted to show you is here, we're gonna recycle this because I'm sure that this thing is still posting. It was posting so much it actually snatched Curtan's ID, and it was like I hacked his account. That's how it seemed. See how I'm getting this API call error? You understand? I got to figure out that error because it's not actually posting it. Okay. But on the groups during testing, see, we was testing up to the point, we've been working at this all day, and Curtan's actually been busting his butt to actually get this in all week. Yes, yes. If you spam and get banned from Facebook, you ain't got to worry about it. Listen, it's all on you. You do what you control this bus, okay? Now, I just wanted to show you this is a successful post. It says, with the holidays upon me, I'm new to network marketing. I'm always into networking with people. I put the image in here. Hello, everybody. Okay. Now we're going to go back to that. Here, I'm going to just open this in a new tab so I could show you that the thing actually works. That one posted successfully. This one posted successfully. Okay, that's in the last. I don't know exactly what happened, what this internal error is, but it did post successfully. Here's the first one here, and let's see, where's the other one? We've been testing it all day, so hold on, how long ago was that? An hour ago. Here's another one that it posted to. You see, it says UPN Dominator. That's what I called my own personal application. You'll be able to name it anything you want. You see how it says it was via UPN Dominator? Well, you can name your application anything you want, okay? And what I did, basically, I'm going to show you a little simple way that I market, okay? Because I'm in multiple opportunities, and I'm going to show you the capabilities of this blog system that when we put it together, okay? First, I come over here to our autoresponder system, and I created a code. You always need a code, period, for your autoresponder. Okay, now when these people come in here and check it out, they're going to do one of two things. They're either going to send me a friend request by marketing that way. They're going to send me a friend request, and then they might come down here. You know, if I'm kind of lucky, if I catch them with this headline here, it says if you like working online, check out what I do. And when they go to this page, this is a page that I created from the UPN tools. Okay, and I created this. It didn't take me a million years to create it. It didn't take me, a whole gang of time to create it. I could add banners and footers and headers and all kind of other stuff to it. And it just says, it's from me. It's about multiple streams of income is my topic. And it says, what are the businesses I work for? You come down here, there's all, my penny matrix. I've been working for them for a year. Wake Up Now, I've been working for them. And here's the toolbox. But I go to explain at the top about UPN. It says, by reading this, I show and don't listen to the hype. Most will try to, tell you that, one business, but if you put all your eggs in one basket, that's that kind of theme. I say the main reason the tools are needed is so you can gather your contacts and access them all to build your list, basically. And then I tell them a little bit about my tool system. So when they scroll down here, it says, now to my business, I chose and why. They already know about the tools because that's what the whole top half was about. They're finding out about my business down here. I put 3 little things. It just says, take a look. It's not pushing it on anybody. It gives them a little tiny picture. And then it scrolls down here. I put a picture of me and my son down here with my signature in it. And it says, no matter what you decide to do, I wish you the best. And listen, I say P.S. If you want on my newsletter where I send out new opportunities and follow-up emails on our team's progress, put your information below. This autoresponder system is actually our UPN autoresponder system, and that's what I did. I want the first name, last name, email address, and phone number, and a subscribe button, of course. Okay, and it's just going to send the information to my autoresponder, point blank. Okay. Yes, this is fully customizable. Okay, now you want to know how easy it is to customize this page. All you got to do is click the edit button on top of any one of the pages that you made, and you come up with this box. You can come up in here and you can edit anything. You can edit anything you want inside of these boxes. You can take this arrow and move it over here. You can it's click and drag. You can do whatever you want to do in here. You can take these images, you can make them bigger, you could change the text on them. It's easy. You could put images in here, you could put text in here, you could put fancy title letters in here, you could just put a box in there, you could put Google Maps in there, YouTube videos, iframes. You could do anything you want with these capture pages. And they're going to be unlimited because you're the one that's making them. So if you only want one capture page, you can have that. If you want 6,000 capture pages, you can have that, because this is not the run-of-the-mill average Joe blogging system. Okay, this blogging system is, free to go. This is the ultimate of capture pages, and it doubles as a blogging system. Okay, we're running through a blogging platform that's actually, you don't have to create pages like this. Okay, now if you're saying, okay, that's a nice page, John, but that's not you know, a really tough page. That's not really what I'm looking for. That's not, you know, that's not better than these other marketers. Well, that's just my page, okay? That's just my page. Now, this was also created with our blogging system. Now, I don't know about you, but when you're looking at stuff like this, and I'm popping up actually right there on the site, I'm popping up to talk to you. This comes from our $30 blogging system, believe it or not. And I could edit this page as well. And these videos start auto-playing by themselves when you scroll down. Yeah, that's part of our blogging system as well. Okay? These videos, when they come out of view, they stop playing. And other things start happening. I pop in from the left-hand side. Now, I don't know about you, but if you don't think this is exciting, I don't know what else to tell you. Okay? You come down here, and another video pops into play, and guess what happens? It starts auto-playing. Okay, and then you'll come down here, that one will stop, and the next one will start, just in case somebody missed it. Okay, and that you just keep scrolling down. This is a page that I made for my business. Okay, so it doesn't, you know what I mean? It's not secluded to just one type of page. It's not secluded to one type of thing. It's not secluded to one type of mold. You know what I mean? We're here to break the mold. We're here to give you, you know, we're here to give you the best that we can possibly give you. That's what we're here to do. Okay? Now, yep, by far, I'm in a company with a lot of people, and I'm in a company with a lot of professionals. I'm in a company with a lot of people that pay thousands of dollars a month for capture pages. Okay? And there's not one of them that has a better capture page than the one you're looking at right now. There's not one of them inside of this business that has a better capture page than me. And you know how I did it? Now, don't get it messed up. Now, I did this in my green screen room, but I have a green screen. I just take the video and I erase everything around me. That's all I did. But you can do the same thing. You can pop up in your banners. You can order a simple green screen system and put this up and edit it yourself and take out the background. Or if you need help with that, I can help you with that. The whole point and principle is I'm making these systems that you can go out there with a little bit of time, a little bit of knowledge. You can get out there, and you want automation, we got that. You want products and training, we have that. You want ebooks, we got it. You want an autoresponder system? Yeah, we own one now. You want a blogging system? Forget all these beast blogs and all this other garbage that you see out there that's charging you way too much and not giving you nothing back. They're just designed for some owner to get rich. We pay out over 100% of what we take in. You know what I mean? We're averaging about 104% that we're paying out every month. You know, for each individual member that sends $30 into UPN, 28's taken right off the bat because it's paying out commissions, and that other $2 is gone from the door for merchant fees. And then we got to deal with, you know, the banking system merchant fees. We got to deal with any kind of fees that's, you know, server fees, everything else. So we don't make any money. If we didn't have personal positions, we wouldn't make any money. Okay? And now with a system like this, you could take any kind of offer. It doesn't matter whether you're giving out free coupons. You could take any kind of offer and make a nice system. And that's all I'm trying to get, you know, that's all I'm trying to get through to you. You have your own autoresponder. You can gather all your lists so you can constantly be mailing them. You can make a couple newsletter pages that are different. You can make a Santa Claus page that you can release once a year. You can do an Easter page. You can do a holiday page, a 4th of July page, a New Year's page. You could do all these different things, and they'll always be available to you at a click of a button because they're always going to be your pages as long as you're $30 subscription. Now, I don't know anywhere else you can get all this stuff for $30. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, right as of now with the lead capture system that we're using, it's not as well equipped as the system that we have built with our bare hands and our knowledge. Okay, me, Cortana, Austin, and Jeff has been at this 29 hours a day, you know, and we was having problems with LCP trying to charge us $1,500, $1,600 a month that we just don't have. Okay, our membership is getting big, people. It's not no small membership. We crossed $103,000. We're probably at $105,000 since we started on a $30 a month subscription thing. So, you know, money that is exchanged, we almost got $100,000 in commission payouts. So that's just June 1st with a lot of glitches we've been working through. And our faithful people to us, hey, they stick around. They don't really care. They're here. They know what I'm planning on doing. We're going to forever change this industry for $30 a month. Believe me when I tell you, autoresponders are going to have a hard time getting new customers. Capture Page System's going to have a new time getting customers. Hootsuite's going to have a hard time getting customers. LinkedIn, we got a LinkedIn post planner where you can plan your post every hour on the hour. If you want to post in your groups and all that stuff, we have a Twitter poster that's back there that you can set up. It's all on autopilot, people. This is not no joke. You know what I mean? We're setting up a lot of stuff back here. You can do, personalized videos. You can do all kind of crazy madness back here. And see, with this little button right here to edit your page, with that editing software alone, listen, there is nothing that's really easier than that. You click a button, there's a picture there. You click a button, drop your autoresponder code in there, your autoresponder's in there. It's not going to get much easier than what we got, okay? Sewing this together, we're taking the learning curve out of it. We're making it so easy that my 8-year-old son can come down here and create any kind of page he wants to. And I could prove that live on a webinar if you want. Hold on, I got to see if there's any questions here. Okay. Well, listen, I know everybody has a big issue with pricing. Now, the reason why I know that is because I was part of Traffic Wave. I was part of GetResponse. I was part of GoToWebinar. I was part of GVO, part of Arvix. You name it, we've had a server package at one point in time, or autoresponder systems. We've had those before. We've had internal autoresponder systems, internal capture pages, exit pages, exit pop-ups. Listen, we got so much stuff going in here. It's going to be a fantastic idea for people to start doing things for themselves and stop waiting on people to do something for you. And see, the good thing about UPN is you introduce 4 lousy people, just 4, not a million people. You just put 4 people in your business, okay? Because UPN is not only the ultimate of toolboxes, it's also a business that you run on a daily basis. So you want to have some mention. Even if you're promoting something way different, you want to always be mentioning, listen, this is my primary business, but my tools over here is $30. But see, our toolbox has a compensation plan that rivals everybody else's compensation plan as well. We're not just paying you 60 cents for somebody that's paying $50 a month for autoresponder. And that's how they do it over at GVO. Anybody here that has GVO, Traffic Wave, or any of that other stuff, you would know. I don't understand what you're talking about, Rob. We'll get to questions in a minute. The whole point is we're saving you money. You'll pay more than $30 for an autoresponder if you're going to build a list, just for the autoresponder. And that ain't the domain that you're going to use. That is not the designer that you're going to have to use to build your page. It's not the overages. Like, you know what an overage is, right? When you go over a certain amount. Well, those autoresponder systems only give you a certain amount of people on your list and a certain amount of emails that you can send. Don't think that it's unlimited, because they have limitations. Trust me when I tell you, they have a lot of limitations. The unlimited capture page, you're not finding that anywhere. You're not. Each one of these pages that you make comes with its own separate link. So you could send them out, make a page, send them out, make a page, send them out, And thanks to Caesar, look at that beautiful banner. You know what I mean? See, that's what networking does. If you network with people, he might know Photoshop better than I do, and I know video better than him. He trades me this for that, this, that, and the other. Or you just go out and pay a designer to go ahead and design you some headers and footers and stuff. You know what I mean? The Facebook autoresponder. Here, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you that too. That's a unique one. Here, we're gonna go to that. This is a unique one. You have what they call a Facebook autoresponder. Now, most people know Aweber. They know, Traffic Wave. They know GetResponse. Nobody knows Facebook autoresponder. But you see this on this new list right here? You see this add new list, and you see this Facebook sign right there, right? That's a Facebook autoresponder. You can create a list, okay? You can take the code, all right? You'll take the code from this list that they gives you, and you'll put it on your site. Anybody that clicks on that Facebook button, okay, you're going to create all these buttons, whatever. You can create large, medium, extra large, whatever, Facebook. You can say connect with Facebook. If they click that connect with Facebook button, they're put on an autoresponder list. And sometimes people don't believe me, so I'm just going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and pick my special list. I'm going to pick the Facebook list that I created, and we're going to do a message. You are missing out on this live webinar. Okay? Now, I'm going to come over here to Facebook, and I'm going to grab this link again. And I'm going to come back here, and I'm going to put this as the link, okay? This, I'm going to put the webinar thing as the link, okay? Now, we're going to sit back, and we're going to send. Now, there was some people that clicked on that button. I put it on a page, and people clicked on the button. If you came through the webinar page, and you clicked that button, guess what? You will be receiving a notice, and you will be receiving a notification from me. Okay, there was 50 out of 67. Okay, that means, okay, let's say, except 2 users that removed the app. 2 users removed my application. But when you click on your thing, guess what? It says, you are missing out on this live webinar. And when they click the button, guess where they go to? They don't go back to Facebook. They go back to my page to come back, and it says I'm online. And it says there's 36 people in there. Okay? Now, I don't know. Whoever clicked on that button in the past got that notification. And it's clear to see, if you think about the ramifications of it, your notifications is something that you liked, some kind of picture, somebody tagged you, somebody did something, so you're involved with the notification. That's better than a message, because I don't even pay attention to my messages half the time, because it's always a support issue. But this is something that I'm interested in. I'm interested in what goes on down here in these notifications. So when I have them, I wake up in the morning, I go straight to my notifications. So if I see a notification right now, oh my goodness, I'm missing a webinar, boom, they come to the webinar. Now, that's included if you're an elite member. How do you get elite member? You get 4 people. Guess who that benefits? It don't benefit me, because I pay out about $1.30 something for each person that you put in. I pay that out every month. So guess what happens? You put 4 people in, your tools become free. You're making $36 with 4 people. You're making $36 a month with 4 people. And if your 4 people you start putting people in to go ahead and get their free tools, guess what? I'd say within 5 or 6 weeks, you'd have a full matrix making almost $3,000 a month, and you got a monster toolbox. So what is wrong with that? What is wrong with that way of thinking? You got to think. What is wrong with that? Right. Well, what I'm saying, I'm just saying. How many came through that link right now? I don't know how many came through that link. I don't really care how many came through the link. I posted this up there, and if you go ahead and look, if you look at the link itself, everybody that already clicked on that button does no longer appear here. So they don't really realize that they signed up for a Facebook autoresponder. And it is kind of sneaky, but see, in marketing, you have to have what they call a little bit of an advantage. So if you say, hey, everybody, hey, like this page, go here and click this like button, they're going to get your updates. And listen, it ain't no harm, no foul, because listen, if you come to Facebook and you click this, it'll say turn off the messages. You understand? You could always go ahead and turn it off. So it's not no bother. If they click on it, they might want to receive your notifications. You understand? Yes, easy. Easy. Now, if that ain't impressive enough, listen, there's so many other tools. I really don't. Listen, we got Instamagic here. We got Google Hangouts that creates Google Hangout pages for you. We have this thing here that's called Marketer. That's what we named the actual editing software. We have the Notificator. We got the infiltration system for your social groups. That means that it will infiltrate all these groups and start posting on your behalf. And that's the Facebook software that we have now. And this is here, successfully posted. Let's see what happened here. Open a new tab. We're going to see if it's successfully, see, it's successfully posted. This one's successfully posted. See, and it's posting different messages with different pictures, with different images, with different stuff. Okay, Now, if you look, we've been on here. This is 17 minutes ago. This one's 12 minutes ago. This one is 47 minutes ago, and I'm sure that if you look, this one's an hour ago. It's posting. I've been on a webinar. I couldn't post this if I wanted to, so you know that it works. You understand what I mean? So I'm showing you that it actually works. You can create pages like this on the fly. You know what I mean? That play the video from where you stopped. You understand? It's real easy stuff. Real easy to do. You know, you got your autoresponder system here that gives you all kind of different things. You can ban your members. You can confirm you can see all your confirmation emails. You can set up your own email system back here. This is yours for the keeping, $30 a month. You can create as many autoresponders as you want. The only thing you will not be able to do, never, is upload. You're not going to be able to upload contacts because of the fact that we are not going to the spam box ever. We are not going to get blacklisted. We're not going to do that. So everybody that signs in wants to be in your list. So however that has to happen, if you have to make another page and send it to your original list before you transfer over autoresponders, anybody that's still curious and interested in signing up to or staying on my newsletter list or on my contact list, please go over to this page, have an autoresponder system for your new system in the page, and they will fill out their name, their email, their phone number, whatever you're asking. And it is really good because you're going to, not only that, you're going to weed out all the people that no longer want to do business with you. You won't ever have to worry about going to the spam box. You understand? This is important in marketing. My camera and microphone's off. Oh, for chat. Yeah, everything's off. When I signed into this webinar, I used my VPN user. Oh, no, you can use your own name if you want. Oh, yeah. Automated webinars. Okay. Now, here, we're going to go to that real quick. We're going to touch on some of these subjects. Now, we're waiting for LMP. Okay. We're waiting for LMP. Now, this will allow you to make squeeze pages, a viral list creator, webinar opt-ins, automated webinars. Here's what we was talking about with this automated webinar service. We're gonna go ahead and check one of them out right now. What you can do is you can take a 1-hour recording. Oh, I don't have it on this system. Hold on a second here. We're going to go to the system that I have it in. Okay, this would be your blogging system, type of login, and this is going to be, how to set up your stuff. This is what you would, some of you would see. Okay, let me put it that way. If you went to your list machine, I got to take that out of here because that's supposed to be an admin message. I see what you're talking about now, Kertan. But you go into the page links. Okay, let's see if this is one. Okay, we made a private webinar. Okay, now this is the webinar opt-in. Now it looks sort of like GoToWebinar. It's professional. It's crisp. Okay, somebody will pick the date, October 27th. They'll pick the desired time, 9 o'clock. They'll go ahead and register. Okay, they'll put their name and their email in there. You'll get the name, you'll get the email. Okay, now what happens is it takes you to your own Ultimate Profits Network page where you can put whatever, you know what I mean, where we put basic information. It's saying, blah, blah, blah. It's powered by Ultimate Profits Network. You can have it for any business you're in. So we're going to open this in a new tab. This is a live webinar, right? But it's really not. Okay, because I'm on a webinar with you. Okay.
What UPN's compensation is 4x4
okay.
Matrix system.
Stay on topic here. This is what we call automated webinar software. Okay. This means you can send a person to that link. They're going to sign in and they're going to enter this webinar. And you see this count? come up. I'm not on this webinar. It looks like I'm on here. So it always looks like this webinar is always full. Nobody's really on it but the person that actually signed through it, because this is a recorded video. It just looks like a live webinar.
And vice versa. Now on level 1, you're going to get
Yes.
$2 a person. On levels 2, you're going to get $2 a person.
Listen, this software is so immense and it's so big. Like the software itself is big, big, big. Okay. Now, say we did that all over again. Okay. We're going to connect and say we went in there and they're late. Say they signed up for a webinar and they're late. Okay. It's going to tell you that you're late. See? It's going to say, unfortunately, you're late. You know what I mean? You arrived too late. You can't even join the webinar in progress. So if people get around your first webinar, okay, and they show up late to they sign up for it and they get an email saying, here's your webinar link. So when they click on it, if they're late, it says to watch a recording from the beginning, play the recording. And all it does is change the webinar screen and it plays that same exact video. Now, I don't know how powerful you think that is. I don't know how powerful you think that is, but if you had a recorded webinar from each one of your businesses, you could say, hey, you know what, go check out the webinar, okay? And then guess what? They're going to have to contact you about it. They ain't contacting me. How are they going to contact me? They're not going to contact me about it. They're going to contact you with the information that you put in your list machine, okay? They're going to take that. Hold on, let me see if I can find it again. They're going to take this, you're going to go back to your main menu. Now this needs an update, so we're waiting on that. This ain't going to be available right away, okay? But your automated webinars, when you create a template, okay, you're going to create an automated webinar template, all right? And you're going to say, let's see, create an automated webinar page. You're going to click on it. It's going to give you all the options. Okay, there's your automated webinar name. Do you want it in test mode for, testing? How many webinars a day? If you want it to play 10 times a day. Webinar registration page headline. You can put a description in there, images. You can put right column display, Twitter icons, Facebook icons. You could put, here's your URL for the video that you're going to play. You could actually redirect it if they stay through the whole video. You could actually redirect it. I don't understand why these images ain't coming up. That's why I'm glad Curtan's on here. We got to fix that issue. You got a registration email. Okay, it says, I look forward to see you at the webinar, blah, blah, blah. Here's your 24-hour reminder. So it's going to keep sending them reminders. You got a 3-hour reminder, 30-minute reminder, after the webinar reminder, after the webinar too. So you can keep in contact with your people. You could always contact them and keep contacting them and keep contacting them. You see what I'm talking about though? See how the images ain't popping up? Curtan gets that figured out. Okay, and these are what they call email tokens. If you want somebody's name to come up, you just put name in the front, like here. See, it says name. So it'll say, John, you've successfully registered for the webinar. Here's the information. Here's the date. You know what I mean? You grab this, the date, the time, the webinar time, the webinar login, and the webinar replay URL. Okay, you just put these little email tokens in there, and when it sends the email, you'll get the email token in there. Okay, and it'll extract the information from your list machine. Okay, now this is an awesome system within itself. Okay, this is an awesome, awesome system. Now we're not just talking about just a couple little things here. That's what I want people to understand. UPN is going to be an all-around tool, and I don't care if I got to break my back and break a couple other people's backs to get on this thing. Ask Curtan. I put a lot of pressure on everybody that's working this, so it's not like we're sitting on our hands. And we are tireless with this thing. We're not putting this down. We're not taking a break. We're going to put this system up, and this system's going in there. Okay, I don't care who has a comment, whatever the case may be. This system's definitely going in there. Okay, now I want to show you one other thing while we're doing this. Okay, if you go to your dashboard, you're going to see these posts and pages. We're just going to go to any old post or page, and I'm going to show you something. Okay, let's see. We're going to go to all your eggs. That's my page that I just created. Okay, with all my offers on it. Now here, it ain't going to give you much of nothing. Okay, no, I don't want to go to that page because it might edit my stuff. Here, let me go to here. Let's go to the wake up page. Okay, here's my one page, right? Now, when you come down here, you're going to see all this stuff. Okay, you're going to see all this stuff. A tweet scheduler, so you can have this published any date, you could start it today and have it repeat every hour, and you could get an email saying, hey, it's been published, okay, on Twitter. You have it go out every 2 hours, every 5 hours, whatever, okay. Now this is the Facebook app, okay. Now you could push publish to Facebook now. You can put it on your profile or a page or a group. It's not a whole bunch of groups. It's one page, one page or one group. You understand what I mean? Now it says, what do you want to post on Facebook? Now I got a post right here. Okay. Now watch what happens when I go do this. I'm going to go ahead and say, you know what? Let's publish this on Facebook now on my profile. Okay. Here, we're going to send to Facebook. Okay. No. We're going to let everybody see that. We're going to publish it on Facebook. So once you have a page that you like, you're going to be able to publish that on Facebook. And you're going to be able to come down here and decipher exactly what you do want in Facebook. You can, this is your post. This is your actual post. Now, when you go to it, it's going to have that post because this is what I got in there. This is the actual post. You can see, that's the actual, shared link October 23rd. Hold on, maybe it didn't post it. Hold on, give me a second here. Oh, it's publishing on Facebook right now as we speak. Unless I got the application wrong. The post was published on there. Hold on. Okay, here. What's the time on this? 7 seconds ago. Okay, and look, you can see that that's the post that I have on there. You understand? And I call this one the UPN master post is what I did. Yes, you got a Twitter poster. You have a LinkedIn poster. Now, if I had this set up right, I don't have the LinkedIn application, I don't think. Hold on, let me see. I don't think I have that set up. But you can do the same exact thing for LinkedIn. You could schedule it every hour on the hour to your groups or to your profile. Saves you a lot of time. Oh, let me see. LinkedIn settings. Okay, it is authorized. Okay, so we're going to go back here to my dashboard. I'm going to pick the one page again. Okay, now I'm going to show you this. I'm going to go down to the dashboard. I'm going to take the posts. I'm going to take a look. We're going to have trainings on this every week. Trust me when I tell you. We're going to do the edit. Okay, now you're going to come to your thing. And while I'm doing that, we might as well go over here to, let's go over to here. We're going to, sign in just so I could show you. Okay, edit your post. Now, you also have a LinkedIn planner. Okay, LinkedIn scheduler. Okay, now I want to post this to my profile, or you could just go ahead and post this right now. Publish right now on my profile or in a group. Here, we're going to pick, I could pick all my groups, however that goes. Here, let's go. I work from home. Let's go ahead and publish now on LinkedIn. It's going to say publish into LinkedIn. We're going to go check that. Okay, it was published, right? Now we're going to go and we're going to go to, let me see, yeah, there you go. Okay, we're going to search. Okay, you see this post right here? 14 seconds ago. You understand what I'm saying? 14 seconds ago. It posted my post. You understand? Are we following this here? Now, if you go to John Sherling, look, I was testing it. And hold on, how do I get to my profile here? Yeah, view profile. Look, you see this? I was testing it 3 days ago, 4 days ago, 5 days ago, 8 days ago, 7 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 days ago, 25 days ago. You see all this? This came from the poster because I wasn't up doing all that stuff. You understand? I wasn't up doing it. Look, 41 seconds ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago, 4 days ago. This is posting on my behalf. You understand? Now, I can post every hour on the hour. And listen, I could set that up for multiple pages. I don't just have to set it up for this page. I could set that up for multiple pages. So it'll be like this post, that post, this post, that post, this post, that post, this post. You understand? Different pages on different times. If you got 5 really good pages, right? And 5 really good categories, 5 good, really good posts like that, what you do is you schedule them to go out, every 2 or 3 hours. Okay, 2 or 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours, 2 or 3 hours. Throughout the day, you'd have about 10 posts on your LinkedIn. They're all different. Nobody can say that this dude's a spammer. You're always giving good content. You understand? Yes. Yes. I'm just telling you. Now, UPN is not like ringing bells yet. People just don't understand because it's not ringing in their heads yet on how powerful the system's going to be. And I know I keep saying going to be, but we're in the finishing stages, people. When we send out an announcement saying, hey, listen here, we're going to be shutting down for 24 hours, you can prepare to log in. If you're an elite member, you're getting all this stuff. If not, you're getting a regular blog system with an option to edit the pages with the easy editing software. You're not going to get none of the posters. You're not going to get none of that stuff because we don't reward for average people. Like if a tire kicker comes in here, he's going to sit here all day, use all the elite membership products, and he's not going to help out his team. So why would I want him, using, this is getting to be upwards about $8,000 worth of software. So why would I want him using $8,000 worth of software just because he could throw $30 at it? Doesn't make sense, right? So we're having a different option. The elite membership package is a bonus. Doesn't matter. It's not an extra pay. You don't have to come out of pocket anything extra. All you have to do is get 4 people to use the tools, and it only benefits you because you're going to be able to pay your subscription every month because it's free. After you get 4 people, it's free. And you got a lifetime income. And you're going to have all these tools. Doesn't matter what business you join in, people. Come on now. I'm brutally honest. Doesn't matter if you had 100 businesses and you're a program hopper and all that other stuff. You can be that. All you need, we're not here to judge. We're here to sell you the tool. Okay? Listen, you don't have to join UPN if you're not in. You don't have to take that step. If you're already a member and you want to go ahead and you want to quit because somebody promised you 4 members or however that has to go, listen, you should be concerned about your tools. Number one, I know we got glitches, but we're rewarding people heavy, big time for all the glitches that they had to withstand. Okay. This is a reward for elite membership, and those elite members know that I make myself available to them. I help them out any way I can. I feel for those people. They're out there busting their humps to make this business what it is. Okay, we're going to become a household name, and you know what? There's nothing you or the next man can do to stop that. We're going to become a household name, and if a few people drop off every month, guess what? You're just going to weed out the people that aren't serious about this business. But if you're serious about any of your businesses, it doesn't matter. You need tools first. What are you going to do? You can't, if you're in Pennsylvania, you're not going to be able to run out to California to Tom unless you're going to call him and talk him all through some stuff. You understand? You're not going to be able to use a company page because company pages 9 times out of 10 they don't sell. I've never joined a company just because they had a nice page. Or I never joined a company just because it's a company. I always look for someone that can guide me in the company. So what you're doing is you're actually separating yourself from the company. You're saying, hey, I'm an individual and I'm the one that's going to work with you. Okay? And in order to do all that, you need tools. You need tools to separate yourself. You don't need these, pre-hyped blogging systems. You don't need these pre-hyped get response campaigns. You don't need all that stuff. I'm breaking it down to the simplest forms, making it real simple for you. I'm a pretty intelligent guy, if you ask me. If you ask, certain people, they might say that I'm pretty aggressive. But when it comes to business, I am aggressive. I have to be aggressive. That's my nature. Okay. We have a lot of people to protect. We have a lot of people to help. And listen, the list goes on and on and on. Okay. We're in the process of doing so many things at one time. So we're going to get this blog system out to you. We rescheduled the desktop application. We rescheduled that for now because the guy went off to La La Land, and I had to go hire another person. He didn't make the deadline on the 21st, and I don't pay people that don't make deadlines. I don't pay them. So he didn't make the deadline, so I had to hire somebody else. But that's coming down the pipe too. There's a lot of exciting stuff coming down the pipe for UPN membership. Listen, if somebody sat here and did this webinar for me, it wouldn't even matter. I'd be on pins and needles till this thing came out. And that's how a lot of people feel. That's how a lot of people see this thing. And I have a lot of friends on here that I've made online, and they understand that this is a bitter process, but the reward is so great. You understand? Just for knowing this program, the reward for you is going to be great. Trust me when I tell you, you gave us a lot of faith since June. You know, and there's been a lot of glitches, but we're getting them out. We're getting them out of here slowly. And, you know, when this next transfer goes over, we own everything we have. So it's not like we're using this company for their system. We have our very, very own, and that's what we was building up to. And that's what all the proceeds, if there was any, that's where all the proceeds plus half of what was in my safe went to build this system. So I'm just telling you, this is going to be like I don't know. I probably could have charged upwards $200-300 a month for this system, but I didn't. I'm keeping it at $30. But there's going to be some requirements, and that's elite status. That's the least you can do for me busting my butt, is get to elite status. And like I said, it's not benefiting me at all. For you to become elite, that's not benefiting me personally at all. Ever will it ever benefit me? So just so you know. Unless you're one of my 4 personal people. You know what I mean? That's the only way it's going to benefit me. But I'm telling you, it's coming. I know yous are losing patience in it. Listen, it's coming. And listen, listen. If I find another tool tonight, believe me, we'll be working on that too. And this is a trial and error, people. We got to know what works and what don't. And you know, we only got a couple staff members. You understand? It's not like we got a whole company. We're just average people. You know what I mean? We're average people. Some of us own stores. Some of us did construction. Some of us are insurance salesmen. You know, one of us is a programmer that works for Walt Disney. I mean, you know, we only got so much time in a day, so you got to, you know, give us a little bit of leeway. What's bigger than PWI? Man, ain't nothing going to be bigger than PWI, my friend. You keep that out of your head, Mr. Taylor. For people, that's all. You're right. Oh, $8,000 a month is going to change a lot of people's lives. Yes, you can ask any questions now. We're going to open it up for questioning because we have, we're at 10 o'clock right now. I don't want to keep everybody. Video email. There ain't no successful video email stuff out there. There's no successful video email system out there. Unless you're emailing to just Gmail people, then you could use YouTube. There's always a glitch. Believe me, I get a lot of emails every day. No, we're not going to have nothing like Pure Leverage. Yes. No, the customized blog is not getting migrated anywhere. Because if you cancel your subscription, you're not running off with $6,000, $8,000, $9,000 worth of stuff. You're not doing it. So that's not. Oh, you quit Pure Leverage? Well, listen, I'm going to tell you one thing. Curtan has been up here dealing with GVO. GVO owns Pure Leverage, okay? GVO has given us so much hassle that he had to go out and get another server package for something else. They have horrible service. Yes, they do. Curtan is more than angry. Trust me when I tell you. Trust me when I tell you, we know a lot. We know a little bit too much about GVO. GVO is actually Pure Leverage. He's the same owner, Joel Thyre. And listen, I'm not ragging on him. I've used GVO for mail a lot. but their video emails don't work. There's not really a successful video email service. You know why? Because most emails reject it. So I don't like video email anyway. If you want to send somebody something, you just send it to them cordially, you network with them, and you get them to learn you and learn your program, learn your business, learn to trust you. And that's how you do business. That's how you do business. Now, how you do scam and spam, I don't know how to do all that. You know what I mean? I don't like spam. Like some people will just use autoresponder systems. They'll go in there, sign up for $19. They'll upload bot lists and then cancel the account. I know how people do it. You know what I mean? I know how to spam. I could backdoor any spam service. I could hurt an autoresponder. What I know. You know what I mean? So that's what I mean. So that's, you know, there's going to be some limitations and there's going to be some rules to this stuff. We can't just have everybody in total anarchy and just give everybody a lot of stuff for nothing. You know what I mean? Listen, if you put a person in there and you're counting on this, okay? Every person you put in here, let me explain this to you. For every one person that you put in here, that represents 25% of your Ultimate Profits Network income. If that person is not producing, it's going to be all on you to build that whole 25% by yourself. Trust me when I tell you. And it's going to really tick you off that that guy's sitting there being a tire kicker as you're filling in his matrix and he's getting paid for it. That's going to really make you mad. You think you're mad now? Oh, it's really going to make you mad when you got a bunch of tire kickers that you got to fend for. It's really going to make you mad. I'm just letting you know. That's what I mean. This is all I'm saying. Like your matrix, each person is 25%. You want a person to aspire to be an elite member. You know why? Because if they get an elite status, they're going to stick around because their membership is free for one. Second of all, you're going to get a residual income. Third of all, your tools are going to start getting paid for. You understand what I mean? So you enter a system just for entering and telling people you're getting money back. For tools. This ain't no program. This ain't no opportunity. This isn't no thing. This is a toolbox. You understand? And that's why I showed you Penny Matrix on there and showed you Wake Up Now on there. I didn't have to tell you I was in either one of them. I could have just said UPN, but I want you to show you that this is versatile. You don't have to use just UPN stuff. It would be to your benefit because our compensation plan is that, believe me. You put 4 people in, that represents like $7,800 a month at the end. It only takes 340 people to fill your matrix for almost $3,000. So 340 people, come on, man. I've stumbled across groups that have, you know, 340,000 people in it. You understand? Yeah, watch the language, people, please. Keep it down. Thank you. Thanks, Nick. Listen, I curse and everything else, but, you know, on business meetings, we got to treat just like business. If we was on Skype chat or something, I'd let you bust it up all you want. Yes, 4 a week would fill in a month. That's fact. That's fact. Listen, we have some leaders in here to sign 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people up a day. We have a leader that's on his webinar. If he wants to, you know, say anything, he signs up a couple people every day. Every day. If they do what they're supposed to do, yes, it will get you $7,800 a month. That's a fact. That's not a joke. There's stipulations to that. If you got 4 people today, and they got 4 people tomorrow, and they got 4 people the next day, and they got 4 people the next day, you could potentially, if everybody got their 4 on day 1, you'd be at $7,800 in a week. I'm just letting you know. Listen, we got a lot of good leaders on here, and for those people that it's sort of like that. Sort of like that, Nick. Yes. If you get 4 people, that's $20 in referral bonuses. And that's $4 a piece for your first line. You get $2 for your second and your third line, and you get $10 on your fourth line. Now, with the first 4 people you put in, when they get their $10 on their level 4, you get a 50% matching bonus, which means that every time they get paid $10, on one of their level 4 bonuses, you get paid $5 just because you're the referrer. Period. Real sweet. $30 a month, Howie. That's it. That's it. And listen, when you start getting emails from us saying, congratulations, you got a level 4 bonus, those are $10 a pop. You get about 7 or 8 of them every week. You know what I mean? And listen, I usually pay a commissions request when I get a few to do. Okay, so if I got to write a check or I got to go in there and pay people pays them. I mean, listen, there's some people that get paid multiple times a week here. They request money multiple times a week. You know what I mean? I don't see how it's messing with your head. It's real simple. There's 4 levels. Real simple. Hold on, let me go here. Here, we'll go right to the site. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Yeah, since we're here. There, it's real easy. Just go to the potential compensation plan. If you look at it like this, you got level 1. There's only 4 people allowed on your level 1. Only 4. You get $4 a piece. There's only 16 allowed on your level 2. You get $2 a piece. There's only 64 on your level 3. It's $2 a piece, and there's only 256 on level 4. They're $10 a piece. So your level 4, even without any sponsoring or matching bonuses, you got a potential to collect, you know, $2,500 on just that one level. You understand? It's real simple. You can't go more than 4 people on that first level. No more than 16, no more than 64, no more than 256. Okay? And it's 340 members total for a total of $2,756 per month. And that's not even talking about the 50% matching bonuses. I'm just letting you know it's very, very profitable. I'm just telling you, it's real profitable. And listen, we're still paying out even though the blog system ain't in there because we still have our original products. So we're still paying out. We're still doing commissions runs. There's about 6 or 7 commissions that I have to pay out tonight that I'm going to do before I go to sleep. Yes, elite membership. You have to have 4 current active subscribed people. That's it. 4 active. If you go below that, it will turn your stuff off. Yes, matching bonuses stack pretty fast. The matching bonuses represent $5,000 plus. Okay, you figure if there's 340 here, blah blah blah, you got to come down here. If there's 256 down here, you got to double that up. So you figure there's 256 people pay you $10 a piece. It's incredible, even just without the 50% matching bonus. And that's only counting 4. If you put 20 people in there, that's 20 people that will be at some point getting level bonuses. So the potential for compensation is endless. The potential for compensation is endless. If you filled your matrix by yourself with 340 members, say you sent out to a big list and 340 members signed up, you would be making this $2,756 plus 340 times $5 a piece, which is an extra $1,700 on top of this. So you'd be making $4,000, right? But then you would own everything. You would own all their level 4s. You'd get a $5 matching bonus on. You understand what I mean? And there's a heck of a lot. Look, there's 256 per person. Matching bonuses. 256 per person. So your four people right here, each one of them is going to be sending you 256 $5 bills every month if they fill their matrix. 256 times 5. Come on now. Times 10. That's 2 members. That's $2,560. Okay? So if you times that by all 4 of your members, that's $5,000. $5,120 to be exact. Right. You know they're going to stay there. That's why I picked the tools industry, period. Yes, it'll drop. And we got what's called smart matrix technology, right? If you got your 4 people, right, it'll put the first person up under him, and you sign up another guy, it'll go to the second person. If you sign up a third guy, it'll go to the the third person. It will automatically do that, and it just bounces from one to another. And if that, say this person drops out, it will drop that person right back in there. It's trained to fill the weakest link. Okay. I wish I could, listen, I wish I could refund 10% of all my lost businesses. You have to, listen, you got to fall on your face a couple times till you get it right. Yep. Listen, it's called supply and demand. It's the basic form of something. If you have, okay, the grocery store has groceries. You need them. When you go to the grocery store, you have to pay for the groceries. The grocery store is in business because people need groceries. Well, a tools business for internet marketing, you've got a whole big old customer base because you're not specifically competing against somebody else. You're competing against yourself. You know what I mean? Because we got all the tools you ever need. So, you know what I mean? We got way more tools, but we have a lot of tools in different areas so that if somebody's not fluent in email, they can do video. If they don't do video, they can do emails. They can do LinkedIn campaigns. They can do Twitter. If they don't like Facebook and they only do LinkedIn, what's a Facebook poster to a person that don't have a Facebook? Nothing. What if they run Twitter? We need a Twitter too. What if they run LinkedIn and don't touch Facebook or Twitter? They think it's a game. They don't even play that stuff. So they go to a professional network like LinkedIn. They're going to need a poster, right? So we cater to a whole different area of people's expertise. We do. And we own our own stuff. That's the greatest part about it all. We own it. So if there's a glitch, we call Curtin and we call Austin. We call me. We call somebody. Get it fixed. You know what I mean? Pays us down for adding funds. What do you mean? I don't understand. They're down for adding funds. I just added funds 2 days ago. No, we don't do PayPal, Ronald. I can add funds. Oh, yeah. Yes, as long as you keep it funded, you can use a prepaid debit. See, people, so just so you know, I'm not sitting on my hands here. I've been at work like an evil genius trying to get this stuff done for everybody. Okay? The point and the whole principle is we want you to have some fun. We want you to be able to promote your business. I don't care what it is. If you're selling, used socks, I don't care what you're selling. If you're selling something, you have a product, you have a newsletter, you have a church group, you have a charity, you have just about anything. I mean, I know a lot of people from a lot of different places, a lot of different things, and they do a lot of different things in their private life, and they do a lot of charities, they do a lot of this stuff. And if they need this kind of stuff, this is how you do it. I made it so user friendly. It's click the edit button, and you could kind of figure out what you want. You could always delete it if you don't like the way it looks. You can move it around. You can do whatever you want. We got the Facebook posters. We got the LinkedIn posters. We got Twitter posters. We have the schedulers. We have the search the groups function. We have the automated webinar system. We got pop-ups, exit pop-ups. We got splash pages. We got all kind of stuff. So it's not like, and we own our own autoresponder. So it's not like we're doing hook and crook. Because listen, if I was charging $50 a month and the payout was only $28 of that $50 a month, I guess you'd have a reason to complain. But since we're taking in $30 and we're actually paying out $31.67 or 69 cents or something on average, that's actually taking from us. And we just keep putting in and getting took from. Our payoff is not for the long run. Our payoff is to have a working business with a working tool set so we can get back to marketing what we do best. That's what we're trying to do. A lot of friends with no bank accounts. Now that's funny. Yeah, used socks. I don't care what you're selling. I know people. I know people that sell just about anything online. Look at Craigslist. You know what I mean? People can make up their own Craigslist if there was in that market, or any kind of thing. If you're doing construction, if you're doing plumbing, this day and age, this technology age, you're going to need a
Avast
website. You're
virus
going to need a
database
mobile
has been
application. You're
updated.
going to need this, that, and the other. You understand what I mean? So listen, don't take my word for it. Just look around you. Everything's digital now. Everything. We come from a digital world. We're from a digital era. And although you don't see it, I got all kind of digital stuff around here. I got monitors going out the wazoo. I got monitors everywhere because it's a technology age. It's a digital age. I got touchscreen Skype telephones just designed for Skype. I got all kind of stuff. I mean, everything's digital nowadays. Everything is absolutely smashingly digital. Okay? So, like I said, listen, I appreciate you all showing up. Listen, if you're still on the fence about joining, that's fine. If you're already a member, hey, that's great. We care about our members. Ask around. Sometimes we get a bad rep because I'm totally business for most things. I'm totally business, but I just like I'd just like you to know how much I appreciate you showing up. We're sorry we had to cancel from yesterday, but we did have a nice Halloween party, and we wanted to celebrate with friends and family. So thank you for showing up. Next scheduled webinar is Tuesday. Like Robert said, he's gonna try to push the belt, and it's not 100 seats. Robert, it's 250, so you got a little ways to go. If you're trying to fill this room and trying to get me to order another room, yeah, you got a little ways to go, my friend. But like I said, if you got somebody else on the fence that doesn't know, I do these presentations. We do, question and answering. We have fun here. It's cordial. It's mellow. We don't do all that stuff, on webinars. You know what I mean? We don't do all that craziness. We appreciate you showing up, though. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, we're working. Believe me, we're working. And listen, we will see you on Tuesday's webinar, 9 o'clock. If anything changes, you'll see it on Facebook. If you're not part of the UPN Facebook groups, get in there. If you're on the fence about this thing, though, and you're just seeing this for the first time, I would anticipate, now that you've seen what you saw, to get in and get your elite members before this blog system goes. You got a couple days, give or take. So, yeah. Listen, we're on the job. We're not playing any games with this stuff, and we're always looking out for better stuff. So, take my word for it. We're going to do the best we can to get this thing launched.